Okay. All right. My colleague Harish is there, yeah, with the mic. Audience questions. We'll just open it up for a couple of questions because Sir has to leave for another engagement. So yeah, if somebody can pass the mic to Harish.
Hi, sir. Ever since coming to power in 2019, the BJP has been talking about corruption during Congress's regime, during Siddaramaia's regime. But one thing that we've noticed is we haven't seen any case going forward reaching a stage where people who indulged in corruption have been arrested. It leads to a perception where people are saying, idala adjustment politics, or ivrna bit kodala, ivru avrna bit kodala. How does the government counter this now, especially when you're going to people?
I think I have answered this because the entire 5-6 years was under ACB, so nothing was moving. Now Lok Ayukt has come in last 3-4 months. You just see next 3-4 months what will be the results of all the complaints which have been filed in Lok Ayukt.
Okay, so we'll have a lot of reporting happening from Parappanagrara then.
Yeah, certainly.
Okay.
Yeah, Ritu has the mic. I think the gentleman there at the... Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Sir, my question to our Honorable CM is that you are going to the next election, and now the coming budget is there. Karnataka needs for the government schools should be at par with the private schools. Why I am saying is doing 20-30 schools, just seeing that in a glamorous way in a television will not work. Unless we put into the education, giving the government schools, our children's at par education with the private schools, that is the demand for us. Thank you.
Sir.
See, I have given highest budget to education and that will continue, number one. Number two, we are concentrating on infrastructure and on training with teachers and quality education. And this year, we have recruited 15,000 teachers. Next year also the continues. And 8,000 school rooms will be ideal school rooms. And we have given highest smarts classes to all the colleges and PU colleges. And we are doing digitalization of education. Therefore, 100% there will be a big competition to private institutions by government schools.
I think the gentleman there has a question, yeah.
My name is Basavaraj.
I think you'll have to switch off the mic or somebody will have to give him another mic. All right, in the meanwhile, I'll take a question from the gentleman here.
Honorable Chief Ministers, we are very fortunate that I think people have been not acknowledging that Karnataka is the second highest GST tax collections, second highest in income tax collections. We're really fortunate after more than 30 years, both state and central government moving towards creating opportunities. What our Honorable CM has clearly mentioned. That
what is your question, sir? Let's get to the question.
Now, what is that actually like, the vision for Karnataka, what has been stored? We want more opportunities. The next generation wants more opportunities to create jobs. I think what our Honorable CM has stored for next generation.
Okay. What do you have for the next generation?
See, we have to have a twin approach as far as job-oriented growth. One is we have to identify the skills of our youth in different sectors. And there are certain sectors where employment is a very key factor, for example, in textiles and other things. So we have to encourage those industries where jobs are produced or given to more youngsters. The second one is all these large industries where they bring in technology and they bring in secondary jobs. So it is a intelligent way of managing both, because we need technology for growth as well as we need job-oriented manufacturing systems. That's how my employment policy is all about. And I'm incentiving, along with the capital incentives what we give, I'm giving incentives for people who give more jobs.
All right, I think the gentleman there in the blue shirt, yeah.
P.S. Arun, a journalist. My question is, two small questions. One is, you have mentioned about the developmental works your government has carried out. The Prime Minister and the Home Minister have come here over the last few months several times and inaugurated several developmental works. When this is the issue, your party president says, don't bother about developmental works, bother only about love jihad. Hello. I want your answer to that. Is it not undermining your achievements? Number one. Number two, another question. None of the three parties here in Karnataka have announced chief ministerial candidate. Will your party be announcing a chief ministerial candidate?
He is the chief ministerial candidate, isn't he?
Chief ministerial candidate for the elections, like they did in Gujarat.
I'll answer. See, the first question is, all these issues like love jihad and all has been created, and they have been overblown. So my one single approach for all this thing is that we'll go by rule of law. Second one is, I have not allowed all these issues to affect my development, my growth, my welfare schemes, and my economic growth. It has never been affected. Otherwise, so much of investment, so much of growth, so much of tax collection could not have happened. And I think personally that if there is a very, very small, minuscule section who's doing all this on both the sides. So what I feel is, if the large section of the society really doesn't give the undue importance what it is getting now, then the whole ecosystem, the social ecosystem, will get corrected. Everything is in our mind. So what is important for you, that will be caught here. So please catch the right thing, everything will be all right.
And the second question, are you the chief ministerial candidate?
See, as far as, it's very simple. They have said that we will go to the election under the leadership of the chief minister. And as far as selecting the chief minister, it is a traditional in our party that parliamentary board will take the ultimate decision.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Basavaraj Bommai ji. Thank you very much for speaking with us. And you've made the promise that if you were to win the election back, you will come and give us the first interview.
It is an equal promise by you also to call me.
For sure. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a round of applause for Shri Basavaraj Bommai?